Welcome back, y'all. It's Infinitely Cassie, and I'm back with another message. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups. Okay, some of y'all could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, younger, don't have to be. Some of y'all could be embarking on a new journey, and Spirit just wants you to be more, not necessarily carefree, but more so optimistic and spontaneous. Okay, I also feel like there could be more effortlessness and flow coming into your life. I hear crows, okay, because you're starting to co-create with spirit, following the signs of the universe, you know what I'm saying, the synchronicities, the clues, the intuition. Some of y'all could be new to this, okay? You're not crazy, you're not failing, okay? There's just a need for you to be vulnerable at this time, vulnerable to making mistakes, vulnerable to following that little cue inside of you that's just like, you know what I'm saying? I want to embark on a journey. And I only say that because we have the hermit here. The hermit, typically, they isolate themselves and they go into like learning higher wisdom. But there's a need for you to be more vulnerable at this time because the hermit, they will give up everything that they know, right? Think of a monk, okay? Just so that they can get higher wisdom and ascend consciously, okay? So I feel like for some, there's a need for you to co-create with spirit. There's a need for you to co-create with your guides. Some of y'all also need to do shadow work around your beliefs around magic, okay? Some of y'all feel like you're beginners and, you know what I'm saying, you feel like it's not real, or, you know what I'm saying, you feel like, who are you to have such power, okay? But I feel like your ancestors, your guides, they really want you to co-create with them right now more than ever because you're very powerful, okay? We do have a full moon, so the full moon to me always heightens intuition and always heightens magic to me. But yeah, I feel like there's some of y'all could have lost hope in the journey with the hermit being here. It's like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? I'm up in the mountain. I learned all I can learn. I did the shadow work. I did this. And what is it amounting to? I'm just going to stay under my rock. Like, I'm happy here. But for others, I feel like Spirit wants you to open up to new relationships, okay? New relationships. It's kind of giving flirty energy for some. This could definitely be with another person. Somebody will admit to you their love for you, okay? I feel like it's a very childlike connection. And for others, if this is like some kind of creative endeavor that you're working on, I feel like Spirit said you did enough research, okay? Now you're getting to the point where you're isolating yourself and you're not focusing on the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is always to help the collective, okay? Three, as I say that. So we have the Three of Pentacles. Some of y'all could be going back to school. You might feel like you're being foolish. You might feel like you're wobbly. You don't know what you're doing, but just go with the flow, okay? If you feel guided to go back to school, if you feel guided to ascend when it comes to your magic abilities, okay? Excuse me. Then do so, okay? Right now is not the time to push or force. It's just the time to align. I feel like also for some, there could be a lot of business opportunities, or there could be some opportunities to collab with others, okay? So if others were looking for jobs, I feel like your job search is coming to an end, and I feel like you're going to get some positive news, okay? That was the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So in the past, I feel like, in the past or now, Spirit wants you to be mindful of the energy that you give and you receive, okay? Everything is always balanced, okay? We did just have a Libra full moon. So that is all about justice. That is all about balance and harmony. All right, let's see here. Anything else for the collective, Spirit? We have the Three of Cups in reverse. I feel like, damn, it's a lot of threes. It's 2 threes. That would be the Four of Cups. So if some of y'all are bored, it could definitely be coming from your relationships. It could be coming from your social groups. I feel like Spirit wants you to be open. Yeah, Spirit wants you to release some kind of burden, okay, when it comes to your social groups, whether these be your colleagues, whether this be, you know what I'm saying, like your family, friends. It's some people that they kind of like encourage you to do things that are against your higher your higher self, okay? So I feel like some of y'all are this hermit. You have a lot of wisdom to share, and there's a need for you to keep this channel open. So if people around you are trying to dull your light, or you know what I'm saying, that's just something that needs to be assessed. For others, somebody could be apologizing for some kind of third-party situation, okay? And for others, if you feel like your creativity is blocked, there's a need for you to kind of go into solitude, okay? And talk to spirit, you know what I'm saying? Like, talk to your guides, ask them, why do you have a creative blockage? And then pray for how you can get back on track. Okay, let's see. 5:55 as I say that. Some of y'all got some changes coming in. Some welcome, some unwelcomed, okay? Most of them are going to be positive with the Three of Pentacles and the Page of Cups being here. I see it being positive, okay? For those who did their shadow work, who weeded out those negative connections, okay? We have 19, wildness, enigma, service, and choices, okay? Yeah. For some, there's a need for you to really guard your energy at this time. I feel like for some, y'all could be a little naive when it comes to dealing with people. You kind of want to be in friendships or communities, and they might not necessarily be that great for you, especially with Mercury being in retrograde. I feel like Spirit's just telling you to watch out for the people you keep around you, okay? Doesn't mean isolate yourself, but just, you know what I'm saying? Like, see it from a higher perspective. Let's see, 19. 19. Okay. So we have, when you cross a line of positivity or negativity, you are responsible for your conscious action. You cannot place blame on another for choices you make. Be mindful of your next steps and consider the effects of the love or fear you are emitting. So basically, co-creating with spirit means taking responsibility for your actions, okay? If you continue to put yourself around certain people who you don't need to be around, and it results in some BS, then, you know what I'm saying, be mindful of that. And if you're also isolating yourself and you're like, well, I want more friends, I want more positive connections, and you're not really putting yourself out there, then, you know what I'm saying, you get what you get, okay? So there's a need for you to be open, but there's also a need for you to be wise and discerning in the company that you keep, okay? Okay, but that concludes your message. If this resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel.